All right, that's right.
The Knight of Thorns. We located this right at the end of the last week's throwing installment.
This to figure out. And then where is the Babalia? Oh, no, go away. Go away. All right, where is the Babalia? I want it. I want to store it down here so that we have it available at a moment's notice if we need to get into this place. That's right, we just started the day. We got this new weird thing. Yellow sandstone. Little Dallas multipass. Nothing remarkable about it. Okay, fine. We'll come back to it. Oh god, the cursed snake bottle. You go there all by yourself. You're creepy.
One next to the actual dead person hand, the child in a duffel coat who's crying, and Rat the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And Klaatu there.
We think this is the pit. Yeah, right? Oh man, there's a whole lot of cursed looking stuff over there. This job looks positively normal by comparison. Can I put something creepy in here? No.
Did we go for the Jupiter plush in the end or not?
Is it available yet? I thought it was just a pre-link.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, the red snake thing is strange. Find it unsettling. The eyes seem to pierce my soul. Warm and smooth with raised detailing. Made of red clay, small green gemstones. Right. All right. I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. So, buried with... Well, let's look here and see if there's anything that sounds knighty or thorny on here.
Yeah.
But your spirit vault doesn't flash like mine did. Spirit vault.
That not the thing with the pigeon feathers on it?
No, ours just has a little miasmas because it's got a spirit in it. All right. We were exploring. Our antiquities. The pits. Nothing here is saying Knight of Thorns to me. Right. So we'll look at this map, but again, 90% certain we're looking for a vault. But we can get into the vaults now, couldn't we? We got something in there. No.
We found it last week.
Yeah. I think that's where that weird red clay jar came from. All right. So I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. And this is the symbol that we saw on the strange device we discovered. That's the Hall of Shields. There's some vine stuff there, which is a possibility. And again, there's somebody on top. Might be a knight. We don't see any. These are flowers. These just look like
I thought we'd gone
vines.
straight to it last time. Am I misremembering?
Where?
I'm misremembering.
Top right has a knight lying on it. Yeah, there's a knight here. There's a knight here. We already went there. I'm buried with a Knight of Thorns. Nothing about this says thorns to me. This has some plant matter on it. So my inclination is to start here. Excuse me. This doesn't seem right. There's nothing here. It's fine. Rude. So let's try this one. Okay, that was right. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Southerfell. It's an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without difficulty. I quickly leave. Don't look back until I am out in the bright light of day once more. What did we come for?
Ooh, that looks metal as fuck.
Those are directions, aren't they?
You got 2 runes, and they're also both inverted.
No, they're not inverted.
Looks like one of them is inverted. Looks like you got them twice,
No.
but they're both flipped. Could be wrong.
Yeah, here, they're elements. See? Oh, no, you're not wrong. It's earth upside down. And then
And fire
water
upside down.
no, it's water and fire pointing at each other. And then earth right side up. So is oh no, it's air.
Konami code.
Yeah, no, it's air. Look, air, water, fire, earth. Okay. Interesting.
Earth.
Thank you. Look, it's a Brendan Lee Mulligan campaign. Okay. Go over here. Let us examine you. Not quite the Konami code is on my refrigerator in magnets. So it's made of stone with gold. Till the Fire Nation attacked. Rough and pitted. With detailed engraving. No centaur sounds. A feeling of disquiet lances through my body.
I think this is a nasty artifact.
Okay, well, you can stay over there then. Well done. Good job, Jupiter. Let us see who wants to visit today. Thomas Pope.
I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain. Give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness. What I fear.
What do you mean going back to?
I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today, with a Loam.
Do I know who this person is?
He does not, to the best of my knowledge,
No.
have a dramatis personae.
He's just somebody who's decided he wants to live forever, huh?
Even turn of the century
Sure.
Cumbria has tech bros.
Right?
I've been having this horrible dream about a basilisk.
Loam. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. A loam is an item with enticing power. Oh, it looks like Jupiter. I was watching Brendan Lee Mulligan talking about Jacob Wysocki. Nice. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows it can only last so long before time catches up. And when it does, it often hits harder. Hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. All right. Well, fire has that symbol. Just a normal old triangle. Let's find the symbol for Jupiter. The 2-4, I think that's the Prince thing. Okay, so.
Oh, I'm never unseeing that now.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a fire symbol.
Does sound like an ill-fated David Alt character. I'm going to live forever. Oh, fuck.
It's made of tin, and it is a palm, and this is a fire triangle.
We haven't taken any psychic trauma today. Let's roll the dice.
I've only taken a little second. Let's try it.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you. This item features a hand in its design. It is made of tin, which is the plant. It's made of Tim. It is made of Tim Meredith. It will never shut up. The planetary metal associated with Jupiter. It also features a triangle, which is the symbol for fire. Sander.
The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious selenic.
Interesting.
Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin.
Interesting. Yeah, look at the branches on the tree there. I want to look at this entry. All right, you may go. I want to live forever, boy. Good luck with that. Where shall we fit you in? Running out of space. We'll put you down here. Is there room? Make way, make way. There we go. It's starting to get a little squishy over here.
There's a lot more stuff in this game than in the first one.
Yes. What was it called? A Cassander?
Cassander, or a Cassander.
Yeah, see? Look at the branching paths and stuff. Interesting. Has a selenic field. Okay, good to know. What do we have that we think might be a Cassander? Branching paths, the selenic field. None of this like visually just leaps out. Maybe I don't have it yet. That's fair. Let's just pet the cat and go home for a day. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next. Agnes Stent. There's been an unexpected death in the family. It's hit all of us quite hard, but particularly my husband. I'd like to gift him a heart chamber. That seems a bit...
That seems very alarming, Agnes.
What is a heart chamber?
This fucking guy again. May I?
Yeah.
There is a vast skull in the catacombs, said to be that of the beast Blencathra. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul, along with its power, in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object. They have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us closer to heart after death.
You know anything else about... I have a bad theory. Heart chambers are based on a wraith chamber. Have we identified a wraith chamber?
We got a spirit chamber.
No, we have a spirit vault.
We also don't have an entry for a wraith chamber yet.
Don't have a wraith.
Which makes me wonder how solvable this one is.
Heart chamber. Oh, I think it's pretty solvable. Look at what he's wearing.
Oh, we got one of those.
It's the coffin symbol. A lot of the things that he's wearing
are things we sell.
And look at the ring.
Yeah.
Swirl. That.
Yeah. Oh, is that his hand? Oh, man.
Maybe.
Oh, gross.
That little coffin looks the most like... Well, here, let me pull some of these things down. What did we say that symbol was?
Other than very similar to the skull helmet?
No, on the inside.
Well, it's the moon. Oh, it's blessings.
Heart chambers are based on it, but they have it morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. What else do we know about Holgar? It's the heart chamber. We know that this mask, that's a Holgan Grimm. This says blessings. Let's see if we have anything else that resembles what he has on his belt here. This. It's a bit like that, but not really. Let's try it. I mean, worst thing that happens, I have to play Yahtzee, right? Oh, I'm so smug. This item appears in the sketch of Holgar. It bears a sigil that resembles the Holgen Grim mask. Yep, and it has a symbol on the inside that says blessing, so you know it's designed for, you know. There we go. Excellent. There's your heart chamber. You're welcome.
A
Bridget
charm. A powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess.
I'm going down Bridget lore. I'm stopping now. Okay. Stop making them saints. Anyway. All right. So you, heart chamber, have been identified. Put you over here if you fit. Kind of, sort of. It's getting very crowded up here.
I still have the image of the whole shop being on perfect casters and you just spin it around you.
Right. Whee! Okay. So that. Okay. Triple goddess has this symbol on it. Like this, say. That. Shoot. Vibes? Nothing. This gives me very Bridget energy. Cool. Morgan's Folly. And whatever that object is, it's cursed. And so is that. You can't convince me otherwise.
I'm going to flip it to a cam real quick.
Oh? Is he being super cute?
Not sure whether you can see it, but he is currently sleeping with his paws over his face. He just did a little
stretchy thing. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. There we go. That's a little better. Wrong button.
What?
Just navigational issues. There we go. Oh, now you come back.
Do you ever work out what that Bishop Square thingy was? Suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related.
Oh, thank you for
Thanks,
that.
asshole. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it.
Can I have it, please?
I haven't a clue what it means.
I bet I do. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Okay. Blessings is that symbol we just saw, the one that looks like a teardrop. Blessings in spring. Rising in autumn. I gotta make sure I got that correct for spring. Hold on. Seasons, please. No, spring is the leafy one. Autumn is the acorn. Book.
Book.
Blessings in spring, rising in autumn.
So that's the staircase.
So it's the staircase here.
The symbols on the map lead me up the winding stairs of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection.
Hey, Jim. Ooh.
Okay, that just looks like
A hammer.
I love how you go to hammer and I go to back roller.
Bronze and oak. So it's old. Engraved symbol. Spins freely. I love you dearly. it may be a back roller, but let's try and identify that symbol. But first, we must attend to our filing. It's not bringing anything to mind. Even if you think of it as a circle with a line through it on the side. You don't like oil? Oh, it's wax. Okay, wax. Fire and wax is this symbol. Interesting. Narrator, it was just a back roller. Okay, so nothing comes readily to mind. Stack you here. Yeah, you can go there. All right. Your back roller. There we go. Thaddeus White.
Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault.
Please be Strange Museum next.
I hope my brother would be back by now. I have an idea, though. No thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Dear me, this had better work.
Witherance. A witherance is the inverse of a fortinance and is sometimes put to more malicious use.
Ooh.
These can be crafted from stone, like the fortinance, but wood is more commonly used. All right, well, let's look at what the fortinance is. Hope that I've identified it. Yes. Fortinance. Stone. So, where's the fortinance? Here's the fortinance. So he said it's usually made of wood, and it will have the opposite of whatever this symbol is. So hold tight a second. The symbol for strength. So we want the symbol for weakness. Here. Oh, I know what you are. You. Made of wood.
Guy.
I want the symbol for weakness.
Bad looking little dude.
Excellent. A fortinance is used for strength, the inverse of which is weakness, and this item bears a symbol of weakness, and it's made of wood. Excellent. Excellent. Folium.
A folium is drawn. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreyer, huntsmen, and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk as a folium blade, the only known way to pierce its thick armor.
Interesting.
So the best possible way to hunt this almost unkillable beast is to cut your face open 6 times.
A blade is drawn across the face of a folium, so whatever a folium is. And a prior. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, please don't draw it across your face. Not the face, not the face! Put the fortinance and the witherance on the opposite sides. How about that?
The sitcom waiting to happen.
There's a Game Plus where even if I don't need all of these items, I can just keep going to identify them.
You know how you were thinking about playing Ghost of Yotai?
Yeah.
The game plus for that's about to be brought back. Extra quests, extra modes,
I just want to wander around a countryside and pick flowers. Is it going to let me do that?
and occasionally kill people as Erakishi.
And pet foxes?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds great. Sounds fantastic. Sounds like my perfect Christmas plan. Baking and stabbing. Jacob Priestley. Oh dear.
Need.
He needs a mother. Okay. Cursive. Process of the thought, sensation of burning from inside out. Gluten to the eyes. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible? No. Alright, let's check out Methers. We have several of them. Mother. Abrasive, restful, or solemn. Let's try abrasive. To purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be useful. Okay, to be passed from person. Purge unwanted memories. No, that doesn't seem right. Restful. Enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. No. Solemn, maybe? Of the three types of mother, the solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind, to recall what has been forgotten, or to repair that which has been broken. It produces a noticeably stronger thalamic field than the other two, and I think I've already identified a solemn mother. Here. Excellent. Using the index, I can remind myself what a mother looks like. It produces a stronger thalamic field than the other mothers in my collection.
A Wixic cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal.
Then why do that?
They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not.
Oh, that's been identified as a solemn mother, okay. Where's the other mother? Here it is, the restful one. Put them all down here together. How about that? And there we go. I'll put paired things. Yeah, that's fine. I'll have space for the other mother because that's as far as the as far as it goes to the side. How about this? Why don't I move my plants out of the way? I can put the methers over here. There you go, folks. There you go. Ambience. Thank you for that. Okay. Good key. This is my shelf of I think I know what it is. Oh, I should move you to my shelf of I think I know what it is. What are you, a Brigidy something or other? Those are scientific terms. Ooh. No, not a Cassandra. It was a Bridget something, wasn't it? Maybe not. Alright, well, I'll find it later.
Worries me a little bit. There's a whole page of contents currently blank.
Right? Right? I feel like there's a lot of stuff still to find. Alright. Francesca Robertson returns. I discovered something via the thalamic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it was, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the Ambra.
Oh, good plan.
When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling to me and it left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Gaudian siren. First of all, what is a thing that she talked about? Ambra. They cause mental fog. They can cause the whites of the eyes
to turn black.
And the subject to
We
become
have a
deep.
tick, which suggests we've already identified it.
Yeah, I have. So, what is she asking for? A Gaudian siren. Although these are similar in form to thalmic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion, like a siren's call, that can be used to divert attention. A display of Gaudian objects at the Museum of History.
There are two in there that really jump out.
This.
Yeah.
For one. And what was the other?
The other was that one.
This has no field.
But does the mask have one that we think fits on the cat for some reason?
The thing that we think fits on the cat is a Holgan grip. We've already identified
We've
it.
identified that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I make the tears.
No, this is just why we double check the notes. I think this is a dark artifact. Or it was identified as, it takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Strong compulsion. And this is the pit because it has no field.
Yeah.
So you can go down here on the shelf of things I think I've identified. You can stay over here on the shelf of things that are deeply cursed. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the Gaudian siren. This item appears in the sketch in the cabinet. It is an obelisk shape like the thalmic needle, and in closer inspection reveals its attention-demanding power. Carrick's candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passively on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle on their surface. Okay. Candle on their surface. This has the symbol for fire and wax. I don't otherwise see a candle. There's no symbol for candle. Okay. Right, Gaudian siren. I've got to find spaces for more necklaces. There's just too many of them. All right. We've closed the day out. So let's do the end of day, and then we'll do the ad break. How's that sound? Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Put the cat. End of day.
The curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes.
In the museum, huh? Where the brothers have gone missing?
Also, we only have 3 days left.
Alien caskets. Alien caskets. Let's see what the clue is. Ooh.
Ooh. That's a touch alarming.
I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. It continues to rain. All right, folks. Why don't we go ahead and take our break here? We are at the halfway point of the stream, so if you've not moved from your seat, then you need to get up and have yourself a little wiggle. Or maybe you need a snack or a drink of water or to pet an adorable cat in your house.
Who is being super adorable
Who's
right
being
now.
super adorable and sleepy, which means when the stream is over, we're going to have to wake him up and run him around a little bit, or he's going to, like, get terribly feisty. But that's beside the point. Have yourself a little stretch break, everybody. And we've only got 3 days left, and I still have no idea how we're going to solve this mystery we're intending to solve. But what I am going to do is close this little casket now. Since... How do I close the thing? Oh, in the Zoom view, I can do it this way. Right. Click. There we go. Now I can put it away. No, wrong button. Stop. Come with me. Go back on the show. All right. Let's take our ad break, and we'll be right back. You good?
I'm good.
That is the tale of he's gonna make it everybody's problem.
Oh, I understand you're worried I will sleep and not behave. Perhaps if I were to misbehave now, that would be
Yes.
acceptable.
See that tail? Yeah. That is the I'm gonna be a problem. He's fine. He's just doing fine, we're not playing. Yes, exactly. Right.
More than once I've actually seen him do this when he realizes he's been defeated.
I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. All right. Let's look for a barn. Well, the farm.
Over at Greywick Farm.
Nothing that says barn.
Check Royston Farm, number 30.
30. Royston.
Multiple buildings. You turn your books off?
Okay.
Problem.
I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. I'm not convinced it's here. Barn here. The axe meets the tree. Barn. I don't see axes or trees down here. Makes most sense.
Where's 6? Where's Hearthwood?
Here.
Is there a barn nearby? What's the building just up from Hearthwood?
Axe. I'm looking for Woodcutter's Lane.
So maybe the corner of Woodcutter's Lane?
There's oak. Axe meets the tree. So Woodcroft. Oak. They don't cross is the problem. Woodcutter's Lane. Pine Road.
Oh!
Under the barn. The barn where the axe meets the tree. Here. Pine Road meets Woodcutter's Lane.
Dude!
Oh, God, I'm good.
To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There is no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I see a flash of blue. A bottle. This is it.
Ooh,
It's a very pretty bottle.
Blue painted porcelain.
Interesting.
Cool and smooth. Gives off a scent like that of a brewing storm, so it smells like ozone. Interesting. Okay. All right, Jupiter. Let's see what today brings. Simone returns. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of strange antiquities. God, more? From the individual...
A stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. From the diurnal, a stone of death. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Y'all are gonna have to move. All the mothers can go over here. Because I want these three objects to go together because of that creepy thing that I found. All right. Okay, blah, 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 blah. From the individual. A mantic or wictic object with a stone for dark purposes. Stone for dark purposes. Didn't we see one? A dark stone for dark
stone.
So a bloodstone.
Stone
I need
warrior.
an object with a mantic or wictic field with a bloodstone. Okay. So first, let's start with looking for bloodstones. Oh, none over here. A good use for the magnifying glass, isn't it? A bloodstone. Black gemstone. No. But we've had many bloodstones. Oh, there's a big old fuck off bloodstone.
I don't have many bloodstones. Aside from the Talon.
Okay, that is a Wictic field, so you would qualify. Okay.
You the Doom Avocado was here for a reason.
From the Celestial, so Selene Quadratic, a Stone of the Earth. Stop it! Water. Earth and of nature. From the Celestial, so that's Dradic, right? Does that work? Dradic Celestial, yes. So I need a green stone. Okay. I'm gonna not use the cursed object. Let's use you. Our Dradic. So, yep. Okay. From the diurnal. Come back, please. So, diurnic or noctic. A stone of death. Stone of the night and darkness. Maybe black striated? No, stone of death and decay. I just saw you. You.
Diurnic.
That's noctic, isn't it?
Thought so.
That's diurnal. Yep. Okay. Everybody hang on. We're about to, like, spin the shop again. Let's clean everything up first. Secure quarters! Okay. Here we go. Ooh.
Oh.
Lovely. Okay.
You want to try the 12 and 2 buttons? Because that's what the clock's at present.
No. Look at the symbol. This is a half moon.
Good eyes.
The way around. Makes the symbols.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the button on the bottom. There we go. Oh, more of these goddamn floating voids. They kind of frighten me.
Other than kind of pretty,
It's made of bronze. And that is, I know specifically what that stone is. That's malachite. It's one of my favorites. It's formed in copper deposits. It's where it gets its blue and green form. A vibrates with energy.
This feels nice in a way that a lot of the others do not. Feels like it might be protective, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we'll look up that stone here in a second. Let's check
Thanks,
its
Barbara.
field while we're at it. More filing really quick, and then we'll. Yeah. Oh, has he decided to make himself present? Brady. It's the Lenik.
He just washed my hand because it was filthy.
Thank you. Also rude.
That's what I thought.
There you go, everybody. You have the kitty cam. All right, everybody. Places, objects, places.
Noises off, everyone.
There we go. All right. I'm feeling much better about our ability to navigate these things right now. Okay. Good job, Jupiter. Good job, Simone. Jacob Priestley returns. How did that go?
Thank you for the Heather. I have seen into the yawning deep. I've seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. Price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadowing is broken. Must replace. He's a very creepy man.
Yes. Do we have a shadow anchor?
Second page to your left, one up from the bottom. Protects against a shadow anchor. Sorry, you go.
A shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, where others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Great.
So could be any of them.
Symbol of the mind. Individual branch. So Mentic or Wictic field. Mentic or Wictic. Stone of the mind. Mentic. An anchor between body and mind. So it'll be it could be a blue stone. That is a Ionic field. Is that the individual branch? No, it's not. So it can't be you. Blue stones. You have a blue stone.
And a Dionic field.
But that's the problem. It shouldn't be a diurnal field. They said they will always produce a field from the individual branch. So Mentic or Rictic. Not you. What is the symbol for the mind? Not a symbol for the mind. Seems like an oversight. greatly. Some prefer pendants where others prefer to clutch a totem. Symbology where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field of the individual branch. Now this has blue gemstones. And this is a Mentic field. Blue gemstone. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. You're a good candidate. Let's try you. Oh, smug mode.
You are like 6 for 6 tonight.
The kyanite gemstones point to the fact that this item anchors the mind and it produces a mentic field from the individual branch. Yep. Okay. Good. Good.
What is it?
Nephrogaunt.
Ooh.
They were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power... their power became bound to them such that if they were to ever to remove them, even after death, the Nephrogaunt would crumble to dust. Today, their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against bare skin for long periods.
Which looks like the skin complaint we're seeing there. I'm guessing we're about to see someone with an unusually dark piece of skin.
But Braxis is one of the curses, isn't it? Characterized by a necrosis of the flesh, the afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. All right, good work, everybody. That took almost every book. Feeling like I'm doing a pretty good job of navigating the various...
I love how much of this game is... What if the research montage from any given episode of Buffy was a game?
Yeah, right? Okay. No, doesn't make sense. Good job, Jim. Good job with the assist. All right, who's next? You've shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrying times.
Oh,
I will kill you last. Keep one eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar.
Wait.
I feel like I should screenshot that.
Holgar was actually kind of sort of a good guy, so maybe she's not evil.
All right, I took a screenshot just in case. Blackened eyes seek the casket, and we know about the casket, and it's in the museum. It's called Nahil's casket or something. Perform the sacrament. Well, what's the sacrament, lady? Oh, thank you. Written instructions.
The sacrament.
The sacrament! Yay!
The sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar. It is performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. And in winter, a totem of blue fire.
Oh, just file that away.
Just put that over here with the rest of the curses. I
think she's saying, look, Cthulhu's rising. You don't want to die first, do you? Here. Thanks. Good Jupiter. Posty! Give me something nice.
afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly. Ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back.
You gonna give me?
Better late than never.
If you give me a vital piece of information that could have saved me days, I'm gonna...
Anyway, bye. I have spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to be hidden to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the Ossuary of the Damned, chilling, bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. It seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Your friend, and totally not secretly evil, Barton.
Ossuary of the Damned. Bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. All right. Anybody feel like going to an Ossuary of the Damned? Whee! Like that?
That looks pretty damned, doesn't it?
Because we went here already. That's where the Knight of Thorns was.
I'm able to follow Marwyn's trail for a while, but the carved markings have faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle.
Oh, this is the flashback tool, isn't it? I think it's this. Because it has this... You look at the description for Carrick's candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the ears. They are marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface.
There it is, yep.
Fire and wax.
Fire and wax.
That's my thing. Because I don't have anything else that's unidentified that looks like a candle. And that looks kind of
like a candle.
No, it looks like one of the pillars from the Fifth Element.
I said what I said.
I think this is the candle. The symbol for flame is rendered above the symbol for wax, a depiction of a candle.
Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any signs of Marwyn's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and I reclaim Marwyn's lost treasure.
That's made of tin again, isn't it? Like Jupiter.
Terrifying.
You stay right there.
Visually, that is very similar to that. Like in terms of design.
You know, it's more similar to this. Loam.
Yes.
We're going to need a new place for pendants. I'm running out of space. New plants. I'll come back to you in a minute, but Carrick's candle has been identified. I gotta start making some more space here. I'm running out of room. All right, what are you? Made of tin, as I suspected. Somewhat cool to the touch. Finger mark. Gives me goosebumps. Okay, into the cursed wing with you then. You can go over here with all the rest of the creepy crawlies. Alright. Well done, everybody. It's a little tin doll. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Barton. Hey! I totally found our treasure, by the way. Ah, I know what ails you. You got the curse where you can't speak. Tormund's paralysis. He has Tormund's paralysis. So let's see if we have a cure for Tormund's paralysis. In the index. Tormund's paralysis. You need Tormund's bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to along the tongue.
Hold it.
To cure Tormund's paralysis, or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a diurnic field pattern. Alright. You need an ancient medieval magical tongue roller. Okay, my friend. No. Diurnic. So this will have 3 circles. Yep, here you go. This is exactly what you need. You're welcome, Barton. Ta-da! This is an item that can be worn about the neck. It has a moving part that can roll across the tongue, and it produces a diurnic field. Tormund's Bane. You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't even know how I managed to get down from Wethelum. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities, it would be okay.
So you read the Latin aloud, you idiot?
I'm drawing a line in the fucking sand here. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called an alien casket.
Yeah, that's what I think.
If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. I don't think we have a choice. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. All they desire, all they value is power. And opening the casket would release all of its contained power.
I don't buy it either. Hey, give me the roller. There it is. Yeah, I need a new place to start putting things that I've identified. Alright, all the creepy crawlies go over here. These are all the ones I haven't identified. You guys gotta smush in. Okay? These are the things I think I know. Then over here I can start scooching a couple over so I can actually see them because they're so crowded. And the little tooth, because you were another Holgar thing. Hunters. Alright. Sorry to make everybody dizzy. There we go. I don't want to give it to them. I don't trust them not to use it. Oh no, Verona! They took her, so I have to give them the casket.
Yeah.
The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me calm this clamoring rage inside my head.
No.
This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. No, I think I'm just gonna stop you. All right.
You need to look this one up so we get it right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not to say we won't get it right if you do it, because we will. Just right.
The abrasive mether is used to purge unwanted memories.
What's the other one?
Started with a Z. Zephyrim. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of storm, of ozone and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. Power of the west wind. So, whoever's speaking through her wants us to calm her mind so they can take over the body, right?
Yeah.
Which means I want to give them a Zephyrim to blow it out. That is my guess.
1 moment. Hold, please.
Hold, please. We may be about to finish the game.
We not quite today.
I got 20 minutes.
Okay, the Zephyrim will channel her anger into a powerful maelstrom,
Yes.
and the abrasive mether will purge unwanted memories.
I.e., it will subsume her to this curse's...
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna give her the Zephyr. Can I save? How do I save the game? Let's save. No! Well, it'll let me go back. All right. Everybody ready? Fingers crossed. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's pet the cat for luck. No. Go away. Zephyrum. I'm able to use the resonance compass to confirm that this is a resonant object. Oh, my. Check. Closer inspection reveals the scent that I am expecting.
For the ritual of the broken path, a grist is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns. When done correctly, it should not be painful.
Ritual of the broken. Yeah, I bet we're closed for the day. Wait, get back here! Come back! But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out.
The museum curator is going to be a secret bad guy, isn't he?
I'm very worried about how this is going to end. Mirror? A ball of string. Interesting.
That toy.
Oh, there we go. Shape.
Looks like a river or a street to me.
Yeah. It stopped raining.
Part of this game is just staring intently at patterns, isn't it? It's kind of great.
Yeah. No, it's all straight lines and
Yeah. Yeah.
no, it loses it here. Maybe this. Maybe this. Oh!
Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lay in pieces, but most are whole. First, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface. Take a closer look. That's the upside down symbol for Earth.
Made of clay. Full and smooth with detailed engraving. I think that's the Earth. Let me slightly closer. Folks, we're going to have to take our very last break here shortly. Yeah, it's the Earth. Okay, it's an earthen pot that says Earth. Here, you can sit next to the next one. Folks, why don't we take our very last break and then see what the day brings? I hope Veronica's okay. Fingers crossed. We'll do this quick, just 3 minutes, and then we'll be right back, everybody, okay? And then we'll wrap it up. Oh, wrong button.
You didn't.
Can't believe he did that on camera. The cutie pie. That's what we mean by when we say he flops. He just turns around and put his chin up. And he did. He's in full diver pose right now, where he's like in a pretzel holding on his legs. He's so cute. Look at that. Look at the cute little baby. Anyway, okay, we just got some very slightly haunting, but ultimately positive vocal music. So I'm hoping we didn't screw this up. Okay, Jupiter, let's see what the day brings. Marian Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. Would like a
Nephroquant?
Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and I know what I'm doing. Really? What did you do, KP? You fixed your dishwasher
Yes.
door? Congratulations.
Nicely done.
Very well done. Do I have to give you the Nephroquant? Are you sure? It doesn't seem like the sort of thing that I should be handing out. Yes, right? Exactly. Thank you to Reddit for all of human knowledge. Can be used to draw out infections. They will cause Braxis if held against bare skin for long periods. Well, it's a symbol of death. Means do we have anything that looks like that? Scarring caused by Braxis. Deathstone is the black and white striations, right? Night and darkness. No, death and decay. Vivianite stone. Because we don't have many other clues. About infections. Feel like I'm just guessing here. Dear to me has fallen ill. I've used one before and I know what I'm doing, which isn't much of a clue. Well, let's look up Braxis and see if maybe that helps. No. Else for Braxis, maybe? Oh, the stones. Ward. If they remove them, even in death, it would crumble to dust. So it's something that's worn. So it's either a necklace or a ring or something. A necklace seems a good place to start. I found 10 cents under the dishwasher. What was this symbol again? While I'm studying, making studying noises, look at my adorable child. It's a symbol of hypnosis. That's not going to help me here. It's made of bronze with a black gemstone. No, nothing to remark. I'm inclined towards this because that's a gemstone associated with death, but I don't have... I want a hint on this one. Perhaps my symbol book might be a good place to start. Okay.
We have a symbol for resurrection. I'm sure we have a symbol for death.
Yeah, we do have a symbol for death. I don't see anything for resurrection. This is a symbol of rebirth.
It is, isn't it? What do we got with that on it?
There's a ring.
Is it the ring on the spooky hand?
Wonder if it's not the hand and it's the ring on the hand. Withered flesh.
Oh, okay.
I was expecting it to smell far worse than it does.
Well, yeah, that's it. Give it a go.
And I don't see anything. There's no necklace on the body.
I'll tell you the other reason why I know that's it.
Why?
Because that hand has Braxis.
The hand has Braxis. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. The item here is the ring, a wearable item. is attached to the hand scarred by Braxis, and the spiral symbol of the design is representation for rebirth. Yep. Okay. Dread Vivant.
A Dread Vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, hope and despair.
Interesting.
You might want to pop out the cat cam just for a sec. Look at this. Oh no, Himple.
Baby. Poor sleepy angelic child.
Pools need trimming because
Sorry. Yes, he definitely needs to have his claws trimmed. Alright. We can go over here. You're still creepy. Ah. Hello, Mr. Underhill.
please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you.
Gonna leave me an invitation?
The Twinings.
Artisans of wood, iron, and clay. 2 Market Avenue. Twinings, number 15.
The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinings, an unusual, sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room quite unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, all containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials.
Oh dear.
I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting. I am keen to take back to the shop for further investigation.
Oh my. Those are both Wictic symbols. That's a Vivianite, I think it's called. That's a death stone.
And that's a tombstone.
Yeah.
Metal as fuck.
I'm leaving the Twinings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street.
As I look around, annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him.
Oh, wow. Wictic cord. These simple-looking items do not produce a Wictic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa stones. Freezing effect in the body. Medusa stones.
What about top level 1 in from the Grey Hand? Left there.
Diurnal branch. Diurnic or noctic? Spiral or 3 concentric circles? Freezing effect. Got a lot of stones here. Avianite is noctic. Wictic. Stone for dark.
Dark stone.
Is it this itself? Let's investigate this. Wood painted to look like bone. Dark stone, red. Low chanting when I hold it to my ear. Causes me to reflect on my own mortality.
That doesn't feel very Medusan to me.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like freezing. You cursed. You go over here.
We're going to run over a little bit tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Because we are in the process of being mugged. I mean,
Yeah. What is a wictic cord? Isn't this the symbol for paralysis? Mentic. That's an individual. The diurnal branch, so it can't be you. Two systems. Radic. Selenic. Work. Noctic. It's diurnal. Gemstone here is Night and of darkness. No, you don't fit. Symbol for paralysis is that. Freezing effect in the body. This is you are the symbol of paralysis. That's a spiral. That's a noctic field, which is diurnal. Are you cold to the touch? Grape symbols. Rough and pitted. Nothing to mark. But it's the paralysis symbol. Freezing effects in the body. That's a really good candidate. I haven't seen anything else or touched anything else that's like cold to the touch. A quick whip around here. It chills my blood to hold it. Chills my blood to hold it. What's your field? You are Wictic. You're wrong. That doesn't work.
Go with the one before it. Yes.
Many symbols of paralysis, and it produces a noctic field from the diurnal branch.
To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realized I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinings, man is nowhere to be seen.
Yep. Because he was a plant, isn't he?
Have a look at our mysterious items. We'll sacrifice one so we can get you.
Yeah, basically. Should I go back to the shop? I'm going to clean up my books, have a cup of tea, pet my cat.
Wait for the adrenaline to fade.
Exactly.
Turn off the black hole.
Do my filing. We are over on time. I guess we should stop here.
We probably should, yeah.
I don't want to, though. Oh.